Good evening. I'm your IT specialist for Lee Senior High School, Adam Curlin. Today we're talking about integration in the K-12 classroom for ELA computers. So, when you're using the internet for instruction, often we have a problem in a regular classroom without technology that students are not engaged in writing tasks that give a prompt no matter how interesting a student might find themselves not particularly invested. The relative advantage for the internet is speed of email and stuff for and the internet in general is much faster than post. Well, say hello, this is Kitten. She wants me on the computer right now. Our outcome is students are learning writing skills from peers. The website I would use for here would be our resource in terms of creating instruction is gaggle.net. Gaggle.net lets students from one school email another one in kind of a teacher moderated forum. So they're emailing pen pals similar to what they would do over the, let's say, over just regular snail mail. But snail mail is very slow. There's not an immediate satisfaction. Here, students are engaged in writing skills that can be graded as well in terms of things they turn in, and they're expected to write formal essays. Outcomes, they're learning writing skills along with their peers in an engaging fashion. Tool software, our next one. Problem. Students lack materials. In a Delta classroom in a Title I school, often kids do not come to school prepared. Often there are no backpacks. There are no writing utensils. There's no pens. Often everything that a student has comes from the teacher or the school. In cases like these, internet, computers are essential. The relative advantage, students only need to show up. They show up to your classroom. You have a computer before them. It's immediate. This is a tool. Outcome, students learn to type and write all notes. Typing is becoming a very emphatic use of any classroom. In any job today, you must be able to type. Being able to teach this in an ELA classroom is essential. Our resource here is Google Documents. Instructional software. So, our problem is students are not engaged in text. So the text that is given to a student is not engaging. A relative advantage for using an online source would be a multimedia approach. So you have the words, you have the paragraphs, the sentence structure, the grammar, but right alongside you have maybe music. You might have videos, pictures. This kind of combination of multiple media is far more engaging. It allows any student to have a visual or audio component while they're reading. This is more engaging. This will teach them at the same time as giving them all these the ability to read at a high grade level. My resource here is Lexia. Has all these multimedia facets in which a student can become engaged in reading. Productivity software. So, problem students lack communication skills. The relative advantage is students get in contact with each other. Students keep pace with each other. A lot of the times when you have group projects in any classroom, including an ELA classroom, there's a kind of divide between the shy students, the brave students, the students who like to talk a lot, the students who don't like to talk a lot. Putting it all online allows those students who might not otherwise say anything to come forward, to start working better, to start working faster with their peers and those around them, teaching them these essential communication skills. Their outcome of this will students will be engaged in group projects cohesively. It's not just one man leading the team, it's all of the team. There's a lot of teamwork software out here. The one I have here is Teamwork Project. Microsoft also has one in which many people can come together. All of Google's software is automatically kind of engaged in this team aspect where a student can bring in their ideas without maybe necessarily saying their voice, but simply writing it or communicating it in other manners. This has been ELA Integration by Adam Curlin.